Hello, this is CartinOfMilk, and today I will be doing the highly anticipated Q&A that I was meant to do a few days ago, but I didn't really get the chance, so here it is today. I'm going to be doing this probably in either 2 or 3 parts because I got quite a few questions. First of all, thank you very much to everyone that asked any sort of questions, even if they were. Thank you very much. You took the time to write down a question. That makes me happy, and I'm very grateful for you doing that. So yeah, we'll get on with the video. We've got loads of questions to answer, as I just said, so yeah, we'll try and get through them as quick as possible, and then we'll be doing a part 2 another day, and then a part 3, maybe. It just depends how many questions I get through in the first and second one. Okay, so let's get into the first question. Okay, so the first question is from Connor Caldwell. He asks, who do you think will win the Premier League? Honestly, I would have to say Arsenal or Man City. City are obviously very strong this year, but they have made a few slip-ups so far, so maybe Arsenal. So maybe this is Arsenal's time to step up and finally win the Premier League for the first time in a good number of years. The next question is, how is your in real life football going at the moment? I'm not sure if I told you guys, but I got a new camera with a tripod, so hopefully in the next few months I'll be uploading a lot more in real life football videos. Just different videos outside that just involve using the camera and tripod, or just challenge videos, just different things, not just boring old FIFA all of the time. I think I did explain that before, but yeah, thanks for the question. And he asks also, who's been your favourite player of the BPL season so far? Honestly, it would have to be Mahrez. He's just been phenomenal. He's just lit up the Premier League. No one thought, he's just a player that no one thought would do well, but then he comes along and just tears it up, and he's been so good in every game so far that he's played in. He didn't play the last game, but I don't know what happened there. And then Aguero, of course, scoring 5 in his last game, which is just phenomenal. I don't know how to even explain that. The next question is, what improvements do you think Arsenal need to make, if any? So this question was actually asked by quite a few people, but just this is the first time I've come across it, reading it out. So honestly, I would have to say we have to get a striker, another top-class striker like Benzema or something, and then another CDM to fill in if Coquelin's injured, or just to play alongside him, because Arteta is too old in my opinion. Flamini is just not good enough, to be honest. Apart from scoring 2 goals against Tottenham, he's just not good enough. So we definitely need a striker and a CDM. The next question is from my cousin Bobby Burns, and he has asked, if you could sign one player for Arsenal, who would it be? Within reason, I would probably have to say Paul Pogba. And his second question is, do you think Arsenal will get out of the Champions League group stages? Honestly, I would have to say no. I don't want to be negative, but I don't think we will. Next, we've got a few more questions from Rihanna Lilburn. She really did go all out on these questions. She asks, what are you studying? I'm studying media in the college, just my local college in Bangor. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And the next question is, do you enjoy it? Yes, I really am enjoying it. And she asked, who's the best person in the class? If you haven't noticed already, she's actually in my class, so she's obviously trying to be funny. But yeah, I can't pick a favourite. They're all very nice, but yeah, they're all very nice people. I get on with pretty much everyone in the class. There's no one in there that I would say I wouldn't like in my class. They're all very nice, and I'm very happy to be in that class because it's a good class. So yeah, we'll move on to the next question, and it is, do you have Tinder? Yes. Moving swiftly on. The next question is from Andrew McWilliams, and he asks, who do you miss most from St. Pat's? So he has asked, who do you miss most? And I can't, that's another question, I'm sorry, but I just can't answer that. I just can't. I miss all my friends, because that's just the sort of guy I am. I've got no favourites, everyone's equal in the world, and I love them all. Not in that sort of way, by the way. Ha! Gay! Okay, moving swiftly on again. The next question is from my sister Rachel Carton, and she has asked, if you weren't based around football, which sport would you choose? That's a really good question. Honestly, I would have to say either basketball or maybe even like tennis. The next question is from my cousin Nathan Fox, and he has asked, if you could go one place in the world, where would it be? And honestly, I say honestly every single time, but yeah, honestly, It would have to be somewhere with snow because I love snow. So it would have to be somewhere cold with snow, maybe Canada or somewhere just in the winter where it's really cold and has snow. That would be heaven for me in more ways than one, because it would be white and it would just be the place I would love to be. Okay, so the next question is Messi or Ronaldo? It would have to be Ronaldo because I just prefer Ronaldo. It's just a simple answer. Next question is Ronaldinho or Henry? Always loved Henry. I'm sorry Ronaldinho, but it does have to be Henry. I looked up to Henry as a child. Although Ronaldinho is an absolute legend, you cannot fault him as a person. He's just an absolute god, really. It would have to be Henry because I looked up to him as a child, and he played for Arsenal obviously as well, so he's a club hero. The next question is, if your house was burning down and you could take 3 items, what would you take? So this is also a very good question. I would honestly have to say my PS4, because I need to play FIFA. I just need to. My phone, definitely, and then my charger, obviously included in that. I'll just say charger with my phone. Charger with my phone, PS4, and food, maybe. I don't know. Just a TV, even. I don't know, something like that. Or even a bed. I'm gonna be able to carry a bed out. I don't even know. A bed, a PS4, and a phone with the charger. The next question is, what do you think of Bangor Rangers as a team? So Bangor Rangers is the football team, my local football team that I play for, and he asks, and your manager. So what do you think of Bangor Rangers and your manager? They really are a great bunch of lads. Honestly, they've been like the friendliest team I've joined. I've only really been with like 3 teams in my whole footballing career, but definitely I'd say that they are the friendliest, and they're just the nicest and most easily to get on with, if that even is a word. I don't even know, but yeah, they're just the nicest people to get on with, and they're a great bunch of lads, and they're good at football, and hopefully we'll win the league this year. So yeah. And the final question he asks is, have you ever been to an Arsenal away game? No, I've never been to an Arsenal away game. I've never even been to an Arsenal home game, and honestly I'm a bit embarrassed about that because it's a bit ridiculous. I don't know what I've been doing with my life, but I just haven't been over to a game. But hopefully sometime soon I will be over. Hopefully I'll go to a home game first, because it would make more sense to get the proper atmosphere, and then go to an away game at some point after that. But yeah, it would definitely be a fantastic experience, and I do want to do it soon. The next question is from Cruz Moore, and he asks, where do you think Arsenal will finish this season in the league? And I would have to say either first or second. I think I answered that earlier actually, but yeah, City or Arsenal, first or second. Just I don't really know which position, which obviously because it hasn't happened yet.
Uh-oh, retard alert!
But either City win the league or Arsenal win the league, and then vice versa being second. Okay, so this is going to be the final answer of this Q&A, because I do have many more questions to answer, but literally editing this will just take forever, and I've already taken quite a long time to just do these questions. I've been blabbering on for way too long. I need to learn how to cut these down, but for now this is the last question for this Q&A. I'll have the second one out very soon. Third one out probably. I'll probably need to do that at some point as well. So the last question is, who's the better player, Philippe Coutinho or Memphis Depay? Honestly, I'd have to say Coutinho, because he's proven himself in the Premier League. He's done so well with Liverpool over the past few years. But yeah, Coutinho is definitely better than Depay at the minute. So that is it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, if you could smash the like button. This is my second ever Q&A. And as I said before, I'll have this part 2 coming out very soon. I'll have part 3 coming out hopefully within a couple of days of part 2, but it just depends on how things go and all that stuff, depending on questions as well, because I do have quite a few more, so I'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, once again, if you did enjoy the video, drop a thumbs up. That would be absolutely amazing. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.